get access to now stream from Zoom straight to YouTube. All right. I was streaming live on YouTube as well. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead. Get access to now stream from Zoom straight to YouTube.
Yep, I'm looking at my YouTube page. You are definitely showing up as streaming.
All right, I was streaming live on YouTube as well.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm YouTube famous.
All right, now let's go ahead. All right, get access to now stream from Zoom straight to YouTube.
Yep, I'm looking at my YouTube page. You are definitely showing up as streaming.
All right, I was streaming live on YouTube as well.
Nice. I'm YouTube famous.
All right, let's go ahead. Try to find a group. I can tag the group. All right.
Yep, I'm looking at my YouTube page. You are definitely showing up as streaming.
YouTube as well.
YouTube famous.
All right, so we got that going. So let's this. All right. I'm gonna have to mute YouTube. Audio is doing the feedback. All right, so let me mute myself on here. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so basically what I did, as I stated, so from scratch, I just simply create like a circle. Then I just cut out a little small circle here.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter the size really, because you can always adjust the size in Xtool. So once I did that and I export it as a PNG, I drag it into here. So let me just do it from scratch. All right, so I grab my image that I
Share the
saved.
screen.
Let me go ahead and share my screen. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Let me go ahead and do screen share. Sorry.
No worries.
All right, so screen. All right, there we go. All right, so back to, like I said, from YouTube, Photoshop. I just create like a simple circle, make it all black, white, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter the color, and just cut out another little small spot at the top.
Gotcha.
So then I save it as a PNG file, and after save it as a PNG file, I just simply come over here in Xtool, and then I just drag the image that I bring in. When it comes in, I save it as you can, based on the cut size, you can save it as a 3 inches, 3.5, stuff, whatever, based on how big you want to be. So I do 3.5. So now
You're doing 3.5 because it's a circle. It's going to do the same for the height then, correct?
exactly correct.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't matter which one you change, it's going to basically do it for the same.
Okay.
Unless you click this button here, then it allows you to modify to whichever angle or weird shapes. You can create weird shapes too. So then
Gotcha.
you're going to go ahead and you're going to trace it. And after you do the trace, save that, delete the main image, and keep this file. You're going to have
Gotcha.
you're going to have the 3 choices. You're going to have score, engrave, and cut.
We're obviously cutting.
Right. So we're going to click cut. You're going to leave it in blue light. You're going to set the power to 100. Speed per millisecond, I set it at 20. And I did 5 pass.
So that means it's going to circle around and cut out 5 times.
Right. Then I do my offset here. So you see this, what it says here? It says the laser beam burns a material to cut with such and such. If you want to achieve a high accuracy, you can set the curve offset to compensate. So what I did, I used that and I set it to 1.
Okay.
Right. I don't change anything. Yes, this is the only settings I use. So then now I got it centered and set my framing to outline. So if you look at my phone over here, I'm gonna get the file, but if you look, these are a bunch that I cut out.
Yeah.
So
Now, did
if,
you just put that like, can you put it like how you did like under the xTool? So did you just put that whole block under there or did you put
yeah, I
it
just
in
put a
like
whole
one
block
section at a
in.
time?
Yeah, I put the whole block and just kind of get something to set, to hold it up. Um, I'm gonna have to maybe make something where I can have it aligned perfectly.
Uh-huh.
So basically what I did, as you can see, I just simply just put it in here. I have a circle I made already, but I'm gonna leave that part for later. I
Would
just,
the extender have worked in a situation like this?
it could, but I haven't used my extender yet. To be honest, I haven't even opened it out of the box yet. So
Me either. That's I'm
yeah, it
just
probably will.
thinking.
But I haven't taken it out of the box yet, so I didn't even stress myself about it yet. I might take it out tomorrow now that I'm going to be doing this. So then I'm going to go ahead and frame up the circle.
Okay.
And you can see it's in the center. So I wanted to kind of go more towards the bottom or
Bottom.
yeah. Actually, I need to go upwards. So, all right. So I can get it more closer towards the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of overlapping with the other one.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to. So basically, when that happens, I just drag it back.
Gotcha.
Just drag it back a little bit. Make sure that my underneath part, the part that I have under the bottom is there, that little metal plate. Make sure it cuts and go through that and it felt there. So now that's fine right there. I'm just gonna bring this down.
Because it's blue light.
Okay. So we're gonna stop framing, go to process. And as you can see in the process here, it's only take maybe like a minute and 22 seconds. You can see minute and 15 seconds, right? Click start and then go. I'm not sure if you can see through it. It did 5 up the circle for the small circle first, and it's got 5 big circle around.
Yep, I see it circling around.
And if you can hear my phone, I turned the audio off, so you can't really hear it, but you will actually hear it drop after it cuts. Or when it actually go all the way through, you can actually hear it, that it actually cut and went through. So as the acrylics get thicker, you're gonna need a whole lot more pass. The pass is gonna get more and more as the acrylic get thicker.
Right, but I don't think we would really need anything more than a 3 millimeter.
Huh?
I don't think we would really need anything more than a 3 millimeter.
Yeah, but these are actually 1.6.
Really?
Yeah. From what I can remember, that's what I purchased at Michael. That's what it said it was. Um, so these are 1.6. So it's not as thick. Um, where's the one I purchased? I don't remember where I put that thing. It's here somewhere.
I mean, I saw it
But I think it's the same size because if
on
you think
Amazon
about it,
or
it's basically almost the same size as the one that I purchased. It is the same actual size, actually. Um, so now that's finished. You're gonna go ahead and pick that up. And if you lift it up, sometimes it just fall right through. If it didn't fall right through, you check the back and see that it actually did cut through all the way to the other side. I'm not sure you can't really see. You can see right there.
yeah,
So all you gotta do,
it's push it.
there you go. Pop it right out. And then the same thing with the little circle part. You just get something and just poke it right out.
Pencil, yeah.
And there you go. And that's the perfect right there. Smooth
That
is
looks so good.
and clean. So now that I got that, now
Could
that
we hypothetically, in theory, with that same practice of cutting, like if I got like a square thing of like what what is the dog tags made of? That's like a metal, right?
mm-hmm. No,
Could I
this
get
one,
like a square of metal if I wanted to make like multiple dog tags?
right. Yeah, you can cut a bunch of them. Like right now, if I wanted to make a dog tag, I can just have bunch of them. What I'm gonna test tomorrow, I'm gonna test make earrings.
Oh, that'll be so cool. Yeah.
Design it. So the thing is, right now, what I need to test it to see if this is gonna go now and now print the image. So I'm just
Yes. So like one of the images we were trying with last night with the AI.
yeah. So I already have that image that I'm gonna try. So now I need to see if it actually will print on this acrylic image, on this acrylic that we just made. Well, if that be the case, I just buy and cut them out myself, whatever design I want to make. Line that. So now I got this. I already got the save and down pack. So I remember this cut settings. So I'm not even worried about deleting the file and coming back to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and now bring in one of my image that I created, my Santa Claus images.
I like the
I think I'm gonna try.
I saw that you were the one that other one that you did last night with Rudolph, the more improved one with the glowing nose. That looked really good.
Oh, that other one.
Yeah. I was
I,
like, oh, you were playing with it last night afterwards.
yeah, I didn't. I don't think I'd. Maybe I did. I save that one. Let's see.
And you say you showed it in the chat
Yeah. Oh,
with
yeah,
the
that one.
slate.
Yeah, that one. I think I. Oh, let me see if that's. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go to download. I think that's where I have it here.
I see some of your wife's books.
Uh,
I approve. I read the same thing. So she and I are besties.
cool.
Those were so cute.
Yeah, I need. I'm gonna make a few of these. I'm just trying to see if I
Yeah,
can.
the one. Yeah, that one. Because it looked like the nose was glowing.
Yeah, it's the white that's on it. I think I actually have that one created already.
Yeah.
That's the same. I think this is the same one here. Is with his nose right here, kind of glowing. It's just that I'm doing two different ones just to see if I have the darks stand out more versus the white, because
Right.
this is the same image twice. So I think I'm gonna try this one and see. So I'm gonna bring this one over.
And you added that text on yourself.
Yeah, I did it in Photoshop.
Yeah. Because I just noticed that whenever I try and do the text with the chat GPT, it's weird as all heck.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I think that cut that I did was a 3.5. So I'm gonna do it like a 3.49. So it kind of,
So yeah, it's kind of not quite
yeah, leave a little out
wiggle room.
right. So let me frame this up here, make sure it's an outline and see how it fits on. It's kind of big.
Way too big.
Yeah. All right, so let's adjust that.
It looks a little better.
Yeah, I need it to be a little bit offset, so I don't want it to. I want to leave a little bit of an outline.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it just a little teensy bit bigger. Okay, that actually is pretty good. So I'm gonna leave it right there. So bring that down. So now the test is a C. So last night, what I was doing when we did that test, because I already have it grayscale, I'm gonna invert it. Adjust, so we're gonna invert it. I know we got it inverted. And I think it was IR, I think it was
170?
170. And the power was
600?
no, the power I think was 100.
Power was 100, DPI was 600.
And this was 600 right here. I'm gonna set it to Atkinson just to test it. So I'm gonna run the settings and then see what we come up with.
Yep, you gotta watch the phone cam.
Yep. Because right now it's all based on if we have the right acrylic or not. I know I have the right acrylic coming tomorrow,
Right.
but I purchased this one to see if it actually would work. It's 14 minutes. Jeez.
Worth a shot, man.
Yeah.
Maybe in order to do these correctly, we have to have the longer print times.
Well, that and like I said, overall, it's still going to be based on if you have the right path
Acrylic.
acrylic. That's going to kind of bring the image out when you're cutting. That's the ultimate thing there. You know, whether you have the right one or not. So I guess when it's finished, I'll see if I did purchase the right one. Because it's a glow forge, so I don't know if it's a glow forge for cutting or it's a glow forge for engraving.
I think it depends on the Glowforge. I know the Glowforge does the cutting for sure.
Yeah, it does cutting and it also does engraving too. So
Yes.
it's all based on, like I said, if this one doesn't work, I know I have the right one coming tomorrow. So that's ultimately the thing. So what we're gonna do is that while it's doing that, we're gonna do some basic AI tutorials while we're here.
Yes.
That's
That
right.
would be
So
perfect.
let's get over to Chat GPT. As you can see right here too, I use Chat GPT to find some settings that will help me do the cut. See, I type
Yes.
it in and tell it, ask it, and it kind of give me the paths and the settings I can try to use to get my cut. All right, so these are my Rudolph things here. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna open a new one. So whenever you're creating any type of image, first, of course, you need to know what you're gonna create.
Yeah.
So I can right now I'm thinking in my head, okay, Santa Claus, Santa, and the
Maybe like
snowman.
Santa and Miss Claus?
Well, can do that, but I want to do one like Santa Claus, Santa and snowman in a snow fight with some kids,
Yes.
you know, something like that. So we'll say create highly detailed, realistic, grayscale. Um,
Vector image?
we can do square. I'm not gonna do square or circular. If I do, don't put anything, it will make the square automatically. Do
Right.
circular
I can
image of Santa Claus. Oops, not Satan. Santa Claus. Claus. And a snowman in a snow fight with 6 5-year-old kids from different race.
nationalities.
In the background is a large Christmas tree. There's snow falling, and everyone is having fun. Please ensure that the image is festive and brings out the holiday spirit. Simple as that. I think I'm gonna stop it real quick because I make a mistake. Ages 6 with 6, 5. Let's do this 5. Make it connect because separate the numbers from each other.
Yeah. 65-year-old kids.
Right. So, you know,
Klaus is CAL, no E at the end of Klaus.
yeah, there we go.
And close, the C should be capital.
You know, the funny thing is it will know what you're saying and just don't care.
Yeah, because it's AI.
Right.
It's
So
smarter
the
than
only time I
us.
just keep typing, I don't even go back and check my spelling and it just does it. And they are all laughing. Send that. So we're gonna see what it creates off this one. And then you can always modify it as you go along.
Well, yeah. They're beating up the snowman.
All right. So okay, it makes it a wide image. I want it to more be kind of like the ones that I did here. Where is it? I wanted to kind of have this style. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna copy this image here. Right? I'm gonna copy this text. I'm gonna put this text over here. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna say modify the below prompt to show all characters in a snowball fight with 5 kids from different race. So what I'm telling it now to do is to modify this prompt here to this.
Right.
So now we're gonna go ahead and punch that in and see the modification, what it does. You know, it's all about the words you use and all these type of things. It's just you gotta.
Yeah, I'm screen capping that because that's where I'm having the most difficulty right now.
So now it makes like a rectangle. So now you're gonna say
But they're all white. They're not different races.
right. So we're gonna fix that aspect ratio. We're gonna do 1:1, which is gonna make it a square. I don't even care about spellings and capital and lowercase.
Yeah.
ChatGPT
Like
knows
I said, the computer's smarter than us.
but even something simple like that would be just fun just to have,
That's cute.
you know, and you can just use that to do whatever. You can just say now, add a festive holiday text logo phrase. Anything you want to add in there, just keep modifying, keep going. But it will see and let it snow, let it snow, glow. Simple. You know, it's just AI is just pretty cool to work
It
with.
is. I mean, I have friends who are artists, so I can see where it's kind of like touch and go with them.
Yeah, it's very sensitive. I have a friend that actually he's one of the best hand drawn artists that's out there. If you ever get a chance, check him out on like TikTok or his page is Def Shogun. DEFSHOGUN. One of the best out there. So you know, this no for not taking away from his skills because you know you can't get any greater than his skills.
Exactly. Like for my friend, like to me, like there's no one better than her. So
But for me, this does, you know, for what I wanted to do,
exactly.
what I want, you know.
Like for example, if I wanted to like have AI generate an image of like, Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees in a snowball fight, I'm not gonna find that anywhere.
Correct. But and you won't find that in ChatGPT because ChatGPT is very sensitive towards specific copyrighted characters.
Makes sense. Makes sense why it
But
wouldn't pop up then.
right, but being on the other end, you can get away with certain other things on Bing. Um, well, I forgot it's not saved on this one here. So look here.
I hate that I can't tell if anything's going on when I look at the.
Oh, the print.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, I get to that. I was saying so. Like this one now, you can get away with a little bit more different things on here. Especially if you go over to Copilot. Copilot give you more access. This is a design I created.
Oh, that's so cool.
Um, so go to Copilot and how do you spell his name again? Kruger.
Kruger.
Hmm. I don't know. Just throwing random words out there to see what it does.
That's amazing.
That is ridiculous.
Oh my God, I love that.
That is funny.
That's hilarious. Oh, I
Uh,
know what I'm doing as soon as I get off this call. I know what my Etsy shop's gonna be.
it's just crazy what you can do. But like I said, where else would you find that? Look at it.
That is so funny. I love that Jason is wearing Freddy's
Shirt.
sweater. That's hilarious.
Exactly. And it's just you
Those
would
little
not,
snowmen look like the little snow babies from Frozen.
right. You can't find this image anywhere. No.
Exactly. So it's like I'm not really taking from somebody because one, Jason and Freddy, they're real people.
Hmm.
So it's not like I'm stealing art of Jason and Freddy. Uh, Bing, and that you said that's called Bing Copilot?
Yeah.
Woo! Bing Copilot. Copilot. Sign in.
Let's see. I want the snowman from Frozen to be the referee.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
My God, this is hilarious. But that's how much fun you can have with.
So, okay, so then let's say I was gonna take
Whoa,
that
that
image,
thing is,
right?
it
That
is.
one's a little weirder. It looks like Art the Clown and all that stuff. But if I
Let's
was to
see.
take that image and upload it on my Etsy shop, like how you're doing that, for
Yeah.
people to buy to utilize, how would I do that?
Well, the thing is that once again, Bing, you can't really sell image from. Bing is unless you have a premium commercial account.
Okay, I could just download the images.
Yeah, you can download the image and use them personally if you want to. And like if you're making something for somebody who's buying it from you, you can probably do that. But in related to put it out there on the web to sell it, you can't with Bing. Chat,
Gotcha, but I can with ChatGPT.
yeah, because ChatGPT won't allow you to do,
Copyrighted
uh,
characters.
you know.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
So let's see. Oh my God, it worked!
Nuh-uh!
Oh, it worked!
Oh my God.
It worked! Oh my God, it worked! I just
So
need,
what you're saying is
I
I have
just
to
need
go
to,
buy a ton of those tomorrow.
just need to mess with the settings so I can probably get it a little bit more. Oh my, look at this. I'm gonna put it on. We'll put it by the camera. Look at that.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so dope.
That is so good.
See, the 14 minutes was worth it.
Wow. So I got the right acrylic. Now I can cut and make my own. I don't have to wait to order from nobody.
Exactly.
So I like this way this works. Like I said, now I got to mess with the settings to see what's going to make it pop more. And, because this one was more like the darker version. Was this the darker version or the lighter version? Let's see.
No, I think you inverted it, so it was a lighter version.
So I'm going to uninvert it and see which one it was. So it was the lighter one. But so I'm saying this now. So I'm wondering now. I got to think about which one of these settings I can probably change to.
What about
Because
the
I know,
dot duration, making that a little bit, like maybe like 200?
yeah, could bump that up a little bit.
And maybe DPI 700?
See the thing, but the higher you go now, it's gonna start getting. Well, because the thing is, they said the blue light is actually more better for darker.
Well, yeah, then let's try this. The same thing.
So I'm gonna flip it around on the opposite side, and I'm gonna
Yeah, let's try it with the blue light.
and see just to see the quality difference between the two. See if it makes any difference. Whether you do blue or red, blue or IR. Bring this up a little bit with the same exact image. I know it doesn't matter if it's perfect. I just need to test. All right, so that's good. Bring this down. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the same exact settings, but this time I'm gonna use the blue light. The thing is that the only thing is that everything that I see and use the red to for the images, especially because of the finer detail. Oh, I need to invert it. I didn't invert it. But in here now, I can probably bump up the sharpness. Probably bring the contrast, bump up the contrast a little bit.
Maybe contrast like 10, because the contrast was 0.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring this down. It's every time you're trying to adjust the effects, it kind of. I'm gonna leave it at 7 for now. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right, and then no other change around that. They said Jarvis or Atkinson is pretty good to use in these situations. I'm gonna leave it at Atkinson. Like the fact, like I said, for the fact that it works and it prints, that's the goal that I know
Exactly. That's the main
I
thing.
accomplish. So I can cut mines and make my own now. So I technically don't have to wait to order others, and I can cut them myself.
What I'll be curious about is if you like try like tomorrow, like taking the extender out, like how many you can cut at once without like having to wait. Like, would you still have to like just push it through, push it through, push it
No,
through?
it's automatic. It moves on its own.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it does move on its own. Once you hook it up, it does. Just like the rotary that turns.
Now,
It,
obviously with the rotary, especially if I'm doing, say, like a tumbler, that would have to be infrared because I can't have a blue light with a tumbler, right?
I've used blue lights on tumblers before. I use blue light and the red.
On a 40 ounce?
I didn't really use a 40 ounce. I use it on the 20 ounce that I've used before. I've used both lights. I use the blue light and then I use the IR to clean it up.
Gotcha.
Let's see what this does with the blue light. Let that run and see what happens.
That is so freaking fascinating.
So, like the fact that, like I said, now that I got it working, um, and I now I can really cut different designs. I can create different designs, um, and like I said, get the earring attachments to make earrings and stuff like that. You can make like keychains. You can make. I can cut out now like stuff I can put on a keychain,
Mm-hmm.
picture on it, stuff like that.
Well, have you seen the stuff that some of the people are posting on the clear white acrylic, where it's like, posting like a saying or something, and they have it on those little like light boards?
Oh yeah, I saw the light boards. Yeah, but the thing is that I try to engrave on a clear one, and it went right through and do the design on the bottom piece of my metal.
So maybe we have to get
You might have
the
to get the
clear
spray.
Glowforge ones too.
The thing is, I bought this black spray from.
I saw that people doing that.
I bought for. I haven't tried it yet. I bought it as a backup just in case this isn't working. I bought this, the Fusion.
Uh-huh.
I bought this. I'm gonna test it. It's a metallic black. I'm gonna try this on a slate and see how crisp it made this image on the slate looks.
Yeah, because I bought this. It's obviously clear under here.
Right.
Um, because I wanted to like make my own little
But do
light
you
thingies.
remove the backing before you run it?
Oh yeah, I obviously take off the backing before I run it. Because it's supposed to go into like this guy.
I don't think the blue light is really making the image. Really. Can't really see the image with the blue light.
You can't?
Not really. I think the red light is what it needs to be. So let's ask ChatGPT, right? Let's see. A lot of people don't understand ChatGPT can be your best friends with a lot of things. See, as they're saying, high contrast grayscale images. So bumping up the contrast will actually help. Adjust brightness and contrast. Set to 300 to 318 dpi for sharp detail. So power 70 to 80, speed 20 millimeter seconds, line intervals for 300 dpi, one pass, external, blah, blah, engraved mode, Jarvis are stucky. I notice this keep talking about the stucky thing. I'm gonna try out that stucky thing and see what it does. Huh. See, if you look at this, a lot of people don't really mention this stucky thing. You can't really, using the blue light, you don't really see as much details.
Hmm.
And I hope everybody who's watching this on stream understand and kind of see, these steps that you can really use.
I can write stories.
I think I'm gonna try Stucky next. Let's see. Let me put on my glasses and kind of see what the image looked like. Not as bright as in using the IR. I'm gonna still let it finish, but it's not as clean as the IR.
Boo.
I just need to figure out a settings to make it pop like the other ones here. But anyway, YouTube, I'm gonna have to say good night to you, YouTube. We're gonna still be streaming, but I'm gonna stop YouTube streaming for now. Righty. I'll be in YouTube another day streaming again.